You've just come to my criminal defense after having been charged with domestic violence, and you're concerned that you may be convicted of this offense and you may lose some very important things that you've worked your whole life to gain, such as a security clearance, being in the military, getting into graduate school. Any number of things that you've worked hard to get in your life can be absolutely destroyed if you're convicted of domestic violence. You come to my criminal defense, and our job, first of all, is to try to get the district attorney or other prosecuting agency not to file charges. Now, there's only a small window of opportunity for us to accomplish that. So, beginning the defense at the earliest possible time is very critical to the success of this case. So, you need to come to us, tell us your story, and we need to figure out a defense that will convince the prosecution that there's at least a reasonable doubt as to your guilt. Because if we can convince the prosecution that there's at least a reasonable doubt as to your guilt, the prosecution has a sworn duty not to file charges against you. Now, assuming the prosecution doesn't see the case the way we do, we have already put together a solid defense utilizing professional investigators and experts and other professionals. And so we are way ahead of the game, and we are making the prosecution take a role that they're not comfortable with, and that's a catch-up role. Now, at some point during the pretrial stage of the case, our job is to try to get the prosecution to dismiss the case. And to the extent that we're way ahead of them, to the extent that we keep building our defense, we stand a good chance of persuading the prosecution to dismiss the charges that they filed. If that doesn't work, at my criminal defense, the senior attorneys have a record of outstanding success at jury trials. We have tried over 400 cases to successful jury verdict. The most likely possibility is that the prosecutor handling the case will get the file only a few weeks before the case begins. We will be so far ahead of the prosecution that the likelihood of success at a trial is going to be very high, especially if you hire the attorneys at my criminal defense.